Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at the all-new 2021 and a half Heartland Big Country 3902 FL fifth wheel. This is a front living room, bath and a half fifth wheel. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside of the RV, come on back to the outside of the RV, then we'll close it all up and show you what it looks like closed. I did a video on this one about 2 years ago, and it got roughly about 1.5 million views. So let's see if we can match that with this one. All right, guys, we're now up inside the all-new Big Country 3902 FL here. And again, this is a front living room, bath and a half model. We're going to start here in the front living room section. We're going to start off first. Right here is our main control box, and we're going to hit the TV button to bring the TV up out of the counter. Pretty nice little setup here. It has a 4K Ultra HD TV. You can also see the Furrion 40-inch electric fireplace there as well. It's basically a fancy space heater, but does pretty cool. So TV comes up, and then you can bring it back down and look out the window when you are not wanting to use it. And also the window has a pull down shade as well. There's a couple drawers here and some cabinet space on each side of the fireplace. And then you have your sound bar system right there above, Connect sound bar. Seating for 6 up here. Now the theater seat here has the little light up cup holders and a little bit of blue lighting below it, but it also has the heat and massage feature in it as well, where a lot of brands have taken that feature away from their theater seating. All the windows up here in the living room area do open, except for the windshield, obviously. These two sofas across from each other here, these will actually open up and make into like one super bed. So it goes all the way across right there. All vinyl floor up here. And then you'll also see that there's no big square of an air conditioner here because it has the nicer Whisper Quiet AC systems. So you'll have these little returns on each side, and there's a little filter in there that you do want to rinse out every now and then. Over there on the side there, you have a little table there, but you also have electric outlet, USB charger back there, and one of your air conditioner controls. And then they do these nicer hardwood valances with the pull down MCD roller shades. Now down below here, obviously you can see your steps, but they also have little step lights there and a little grab handle. Electric outlet on the side of the island there. Beautiful solid surface countertops with the matching sink covers. A lot of brands have stopped putting the matching sink covers in and gone to like a wood cutting board style or a metal strainer style cover, basically. High-rise sprayer faucet. Over here on the side, you do have a freestanding table and chairs, 2 traditional chairs, which do have a pretty decent amount of padding in them, and then you have 2 fold-up chairs, which you'll see under the bed when we get to that area. Another thing that's a little different on the Big Country is there's no carpet in here on this section. This is actually a new woven material that they've started using. It's easier to clean and more spill resistant, all that type of stuff. Supposedly they use it in some like marine boats, like pontoon style boats and stuff like that. So a little bit different setup there. Big windows overlooking your campsite area here. And again, those windows do open as well. Over here you have the large Insignia oven, currently the biggest refrigerator, or biggest oven that we can get in a RV right now. This is again the Insignia 3.7 cubic foot, has 4 burners on top. It is a propane oven and propane stove burners as well. You have little blue LED lights above there. You also have a light inside the oven with the glass front. 3 drawers on the side as well. Up above here you have a large microwave here, again an Insignia microwave, and you have some storage around there as well. The window behind the stove does not open, but it does allow you to kind of see in and out. You have the Insignia refrigerator here. This is the residential refrigerator feature. They do offer a gas electric version as well, so you kind of have your choice of how you want to do it. But a lot of people seem to be going residential, and they basically come with an inverter at that point, allowing it to work off of battery power while you're traveling down the road or doing a little boondock camping. Up above that is also some more storage. Over here you do have a small TV, so you can kind of sit here at the dining area and watch TV if you need to, or watch TV while you're cooking, doing dishes kind of thing. You have a little pantry area there on the left, a couple drawers, and then down below that you have your electric box with your breakers and fuses, but they kind of hid it behind that little access panel door down there. You can also see there is a heat vent there at the step area along with the heat return. Now spinning around here we have our half bath right here. Now this half bath door does have a thumb lock on it as well. A lot of brands don't have locks on their bathroom doors, but this does have a thumb lock on it down here. You have some storage here. You can see the heat vent down below there as well. Matching solid surface countertop in here. You have your medicine cabinet area here. Up top you can see there is also a vent fan up there, air conditioning vent. Your porcelain foot flush toilet. Now there is also couple little light switch stuff here, and the fan open, close, and on off button here as well. So being how tall this thing is, they actually were smart enough to put a button on it to raise it up and down. Over here, going up into the master bedroom area here, you do have on the side here controls for the turbo exhaust fan that I forgot to mention. And that is over there on the right. So you have a large turbo exhaust fan there. Also some nice decorative pendant lighting there. A couple more light switches there as well. And again, steps going up into the back bedroom area. And that whole area underneath of there, when we get outside, you guys will kind of see there's massive storage on the back side of this RV back here. But some step lights there as well. Nice big window here, again an MCD roller shade up here, and this does open as well. Also, it's an emergency exit. Hopefully you never need it for that, but it is. You have a TV over here. And I believe the TV off the top of my head for the bedroom area is technically an option. A lot of people do get it, but sometimes people want to get a smart TV and they will get their own aftermarket. Quite a few drawers here, and they're probably, I'd say, about 10 inches deep, 8-10 inches deep roughly. Another, again, matching solid surface countertop here. You can also see all vinyl floor up here as well. Bathroom back here in the back. You have the one-piece fiberglass shower with the sit-down seat. Also have the sliding glass enclosure, skylight up above, little fan in here, your air conditioning vents. Medicine cabinets here all the way across, a couple mirrors, but a lot of storage there. And then down below you have matching sinks here with, again, matching countertops. 3 drawers in the middle, along with some storage on each side. So a really nice big bathroom, full bathroom back here in this area. Over here you can kind of see you do have another window in here as well. That really kind of helps when you are taking a hot shower and kind of getting some of that moisture out of here, along with that little fan that's up top. Porcelain foot flush toilet there. Sliding door here to kind of block off your bedroom. Window on each side of the bed does open. You have USB charger ports on each side of the bed area there. And you also have those little nightstands there as well. Now, kind of step back here, see what this kind of looks like from this angle. The bed does raise up, so there is storage underneath of this bed if you want to put some stuff under there. And then you can also see those little chairs there as well. You have a pretty good sized closet here. This would be halfway taken up with washer dryer if you wanted to do the washer dryer feature. Stackable washer dryer will fit in here, but it would take up part of your closet. Still have some shelving up top there, a couple lights in here, another bar over there to hang stuff on. There's even an electric outlet down there as well. Then over here you have again another air conditioner control and another light switch. The one thing that's kind of neat, these are little rocker switches. So all new wood as well, so you got lighter woodworking compared to last year's version. They just tried to make it a little bit lighter and brighter without getting into the white woods. So I think they did a pretty good job compared to the one I videoed a couple years ago. We're going to head outside, guys. I want to show you what it looks like outside, and then we're going to come back in. I want to show you what this all looks like closed as well. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the all-new Big Country 3902 FL here. We're going to start here on the door side and kind of work our way around. So for mid-year model change, they have a whole new outside look and completely different look from the one I did a couple years ago. So all different graphics package. Now this one was ordered with the optional slide-out awning toppers, which are up above the awnings there. They roll in and out as you run the awnings in and out. It's kind of nice because they do help shade the top of the room. They help repel some water, leaves, twigs, debris, things like that. So nice little advantages there to adding that option, but not everybody likes them. So it's kind of your choice. They leave it up to you to pick and choose if you want to order them on the camper. You have a little security light here on the front corner. Now the front slide you'll see when we get in is a Lippert in-wall slide. It's an electric slide, so you'll kind of hear that and see that when we run it inside. You have the 6-point automatic hydraulic leveling jack feature on this unit, and that is basically giving you your 2 front jacks right here, 2 just in front of the axles, and then 2 behind the axles. Again, it is the hydraulic version, so it is a little bit stronger, faster, a little more reliable than the electric version, but both are nice setups. And you'll also see the 3-year limited structural warranty there. Heartland does back their product with that 3-year structural warranty, where some manufacturers only have a 1. In the front door here, you have your 30-pound propane tank, and then there'll be another one on the other side. You'll see that when we get over there. Behind this door here is going to be a pass-through storage compartment. It's kind of narrow, but it is tall. Most of the storage is going to be in the rear of this when we get back to the back. It does have the drop Z frame. Down below, you can also see there your dump hose holder and the enclosed underbelly. Electric outlet next to the door there. The unit has the More Ride step above step on it with the push button adjustable feet. These are rated for 500 pounds, where a traditional hover step is only rated for 300 pounds. Now, another real big bonus feature here to the Big Country product, you'll see the sticker pop up here. It is warranted for full-time RVing. Not a lot of brands of RVs out there are actually warranted for full-time RVing. A lot of people still live in them anyway, but this one does actually back their product for full-time RVing. You have large folding entry handle there. Now, just below that large folding entry handle there, you'll have your model number, 3902FL. And just below that, you'll see the sticker that also talks about Azdel on board. Basically, this outer fiberglass skin is attached to an Azdel composite material instead of a wood Luan board. That's a nice feature there because it doesn't rot, mold, and mildew like wood could if it ever leaked. So it does help with any type of delamination issues and stuff like that. So nice little improvement to the laminated construction of the RV. Now the unit has two awnings, one up here, power awning with the LED light strip built in. Also have another little porch light up there. That's basically just kind of covering this entry door. Now when you go back a little bit further here, you have more of an awning area here to kind of hang out at. And you have a longer power awning, again, LED light strip built in. Has the adjustable arms where you can adjust them for tilting it for water runoff and stuff as well. Also, you'll notice that the side windows and stuff, deep tent safety glass windows, but they do have the frameless window. Now you can opt in for dual pane frameless windows as well if you are going to full-time as well. Dual axles, you have two 7,000-pound axles. They are G-rated tires. We'll kind of get to those specs here in a little bit. But also the unit has the Motorized CRE 3000 suspension upgrade. Another nice feature there, kind of acts as shocks for an RV. Now that's what a lot of fifth wheels do. But Big Country takes it a little bit step further here, and they actually put shocks on their RV as well. It's a little dirty under there, but you can kind of see what I'm getting at here. So you have shocks and Motorized, where most manufacturers don't do anything or only do like a Motorized or a Trail Air type of feature. So it's kind of cool to see them do both. You'll have drum brakes, and they are 12-volt electronic brakes, so make sure you have a brake controller in your vehicle to control them. Now you do have two outdoor speakers right here as well. Now here's where your big storage compartment actually comes into play. Tons of storage out here, all the way across this back section here. They do put some dividers in there to kind of separate things so it just don't go all sliding around and everything. But that whole area right there, nice, big, massive outside storage. And if you're gonna full-time, you want a lot of outside storage to keep your gear with you. Now down below here, you can see the spare tire underneath the bottom, again, enclosed underbelly. But their spare tire holder is a little bit nicer because you can stand right here on the side and drop it down, and then it kind of telescope pulls out to you, so you're not having to crawl underneath of there like a typical cable version. So a little bit nicer holder there. Now on the back, you have a traditional flat back fiberglass here. The ladder does come down nice and low, so it's easy to climb up on. LED running lights and tail lights, and this unit also has backup lights. If you've watched my videos, you know I kind of harp on that. This is a big, long unit. It's nice to have lights in the back of it when you're trying to back into your campsite at night. Now the unit is also pre-wired for an observation camera up top there. It's pre-wired for the Furrion version, and you can basically purchase that aftermarket or talk with your dealer or whatever, and they can kind of help you out with that. There are other brands out there as well that you can get. So again, talk with your sales guy about that. Now down below there is a little hitch receiver. It's a 2-inch hitch receiver, but it's meant for like bicycles, that type of thing, a small luggage rack. It's only rated for about 300 pounds. It is not a boat towing type of hitch. So if you're trying to tow something behind there, you need to do something aftermarket to try and beef that up. Next, we're gonna pop up a picture here of the roof, just to kind of get you an idea what this looks like here, guys. full walk on roof, so you can get up there, kind of walk around, check things out. But there are things up there: TV antenna, air conditioners, plumbing stack vents, roof vents, all that type of stuff. And you do have to get up there from time to time and maintain all of that stuff. So definitely, check that out and check your seals. Now, this one was also ordered with the optional powered power cord reel. You don't have to get the power cord reel. You can do just the typical detachable power cord. But this one was ordered with that feature. So that's what that looks like there. Now, down below here, you're going to also see there is your dump area pop up there. And that dump area is for your main bathroom and shower area. But there is a second dump for the half bath. You'll see that when we go a little bit further. Now, back in behind this little trap door right here is where your dump handles are. So you have your 2 black tank handles and your 2 gray handles in this area. So you don't have to crawl under the coach to get to it, but you do gotta kind of reach back in there to get to it. Let's back up here a little bit so you can see down the side a little bit better. Now, just above the wheels here, we have our gas and electric water heater. You can see in that picture popping up here, the 1 1/16" drain plug socket in the lower middle, the electric switch in the lower left corner, and then your pressure relief valve there in the top center. Make sure you relieve the pressure, guys, before you try to drain it out. Now, next is going to be your half bath dump right here. So if you do use the half bath, that is where you're going to dump it. Just basically hook you up a hose and pull the handle back there in the compartment. Now, up here you have your stove exhaust vent. There is a little flapper in there that you have to release to allow that to open up when the fan blows the air out. So remember to do that. This wall of the slide out here looks a little different depending on what refrigerator you get. And this one had the residential refrigerator. So you just have a small little access door here to get to the back of that fridge. Now, if you do the gas and electric fridge, you'll have those 2 big black rectangular plastic panels that allow for venting and heat exhaustion kind of a scenario here. So depending on how you order the camper, you will have a different look right here. Now, up here you have your other side of the storage compartment, but you have mainly here your docking station area here. So your cable, satellite hookups, there's a light in here, whole house water filtration system kind of scenario. Your bypasses, water heater, for winterization purposes to kind of bypass that water heater and stuff. There's some instructions over here, cable, satellite inlets again. There's even a electric outlet over here as well. Outside utility shower, black tank flushes. I think I might have mentioned that already, but a lot of good stuff in here. You basically feed it up through a little hole in the bottom, and then you can close your door and lock it. Up here in this compartment is going to be the other 30-pound propane tank, and that right there, guys, is also got the auto changeover regulator in it. Now, next we are going to pop up some stickers here. I want you guys to see this because this is important. Next, the first sticker is going to be your main data sticker. Tells you your production date, tells you your VIN number, tells you your axle sizes, your gross vehicle weight rating. So this camper is grossed out at 16,500 pounds. Now that is hitch weight and axle weight combined. It's the most you can load the RV up to. I always get questions, why are the axles only 7,000 pounds? Because that's all that's really going to be back in that area. A few thousand pounds are up here in the front. Those legs are holding it, or your truck is holding it by that pen box up there. All the weight of an RV does not sit on the axles. So you have, kind of some different scenario of numbers here, but first is going to be that main data sticker. Next is going to be your actual unloaded vehicle weight rating sticker. That is what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line. Next is going to be your cargo carrying capacity sticker, which basically tells you how much you can load into the RV before you exceed that gross vehicle weight rating. And last but not least is your tire sticker, which basically tells you your tire size, but also your tire pressure. Make sure you check your tire pressure, very important. Check it, before every trip. If you're going, every so often, if you're moving a lot, just kind of really keep an eye on that, because tires can only hold a certain amount of weight at a certain pressure. And if you let that pressure drop too low, it can't hold the weight of the RV properly. Also up here, it is pre-wired for side cameras. So if you do that observation camera in the back, they also make side cameras that you can do as well. Now here's pretty cool. The lower compartment down here is kind of pre-set up metal container for a generator. You can opt in for the optional wiring package and stuff for the generator, or even do a generator. But it is boxed out for that section right there. Now up top you have big storage compartment right there. And then over on the left side, this is where you have kind of your main wiring setup here. Your couple batteries in here, hydraulic reservoir for your slides, and the auto level jack system. You also have battery disconnects, the inverter for the residential refrigerator, some circuit breakers, all kinds of goodies inside of that compartment there. We're going to back out here for just a second. I want to show you the front of the RV too. All right, so I had to open up the garage door here, but you can kind of get an idea here what this looks like. It's dark out, but pretty good idea here at least. So you do have your windshield in the front there. Also, you'll see their little sticker that talks about tight turn technology. So they are kind of made for short bed style trucks, where they cut the corners of the lower frame section here and kind of notch everything back so that it has a better turning radius than the traditional square front versions. So overall, a pretty nice setup there on the front of the RV as well. All right, guys, we are going to head back inside. I want to show you what it looks like closed. All right, guys, we're now back inside the RV here, and I want to show you what it looks like closed here. So first thing you're going to do is come in here to your main control, go to the slide section, and you're going to have your individual buttons down here to kind of do different portions of the RV. So you got your electric bed slide, your 2 electric sofa slides, and then the one that says main slide will work the kitchen slides, which are hydraulic slides, basically on the same switch. So what we're going to do here first, we are going to hit our sofa slide button here. Make sure you hit it in the right direction. And you can kind of see what this looks like coming in here. Now obviously you want to make sure nothing's in the way, make sure your cabinet doors and stuff like that are closed. Also, when you are traveling, you should have the TV down as well. So that slide comes all the way in there. And we're going to do the same thing over here on this one. And again, these are the in-wall slides by Lippert. Used to be referred to as a Schwintek slide, but basically have 2 12-volt motors in there that pull them in and out. Okay, so now those 2 are in all the way. You can kind of see what this looks like. There's room to come up here if you needed to. So if you're stopping at a rest area or something, you could come up here, maybe sit down, take a break, that kind of thing if you really wanted to. Now the bed slide will be, again, the one that says bed slide here. We're going to hit that button to bring in our bed slide. And you can kind of see it come in back there. Now, when you are bringing this in, you do want to make sure, again, nothing's in the floor, because it will run it over, kind of tear that up. Now this bed slide, when it comes in, is going to go right up against the dresser area there. So that's in and stopped. So with the bed slide closed, I could still come in here. I could climb over my bed, get to, the bathroom area back there if I wanted to. I can get to part of my closet area here as well. You're not getting to the lower dresser drawers, obviously. Now, these two kitchen slides here, these block you off from the back section. They're going to come in real close to this island right here, and you're not going to be able to really get to anything past that point. So basically, when you bring these in, these will come straight in, straight out kind of a scenario. The one on the left here, the dinette slide, is a flush floor slide, so it kind of tilts upward just a hair. But it'll come on in, and when they get all the way in here, we'll let off the button. You kind of see what this looks like. So I could still come into the camper here and get to half my refrigerator, basically. You could get to the cabinet up above. You could get to the little drawers here. But when it comes to getting back here, you're basically not getting back there unless you want to try to climb over the island here, which would allow you to get to your half bath. But after that, you're not getting through there. So you're going to have to bump out the slides here in order to get to the bedroom or the big bathroom, that type of thing, or even the half bath for that matter. And when you're ready to put this back out, you just hit the button the opposite direction, and the slides will start to go back out. Again, guys, don't forget to check out Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet wholesale dealers in the country, guys, and will definitely save you a lot of money on a new RV if you're interested. So check them out at couchesrvnation.com. So slides back out, pretty quick, pretty easy there to maneuver those around. And then again, if you want to put your other ones out, just go back to those and hit the button to take those out as well. All right, guys, thank you for taking the time to check out my video. Really do appreciate it. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe if you are interested in keeping up with more of these RV videos. Thanks again, guys.